Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Northeast Living. I'm Mark Jennings, your host. Now everyone loves a great smile and perfect teeth, and it's not uncommon for both kids and adults to get braces. But what if you can straighten your teeth in the same amount of time without having to get braces? Interested? Well, I'm doing just that. And you know what? I'm loving it. Take a look. I'm here at Rosenberg Orthodontics, where I'm going to get my very own Invisalign. And you know what? I'm excited about it. Dr. Rosenberg.
Welcome back, Mar.
Now, Dr. Rosenberg is an orthodontist that specializes in children and adults, and that's why I'm here, and you can tell I'm real happy about it.
Well, we are happy to have you, Mar. We're going to take you on a journey that's going to start from where you are today to ideal set of teeth and beautiful smile.
And that's what it's all about, because when you feel good about your teeth, you just feel completely different, right?
You're going to be smiling all the time.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about, you've been doing this for a long time and you have a lot of different locations, correct?
Yes, we've been doing this for 26 years, and we have 4 offices in Canton, West Hartford, Wethersfield, and Newington.
So what's the difference between traditional braces and Invisalign?
Well, both work great for straightening your teeth. However, recently Invisalign's become more popular because it's less visible, easier to keep your teeth clean, and you can take it off for special occasions.
Does that mean it costs more money?
No, you'll be happy to learn that Invisalign and braces cost about the same and take the same amount of time. And our patients love having the option of choosing between the two. The last time you were here, we had your x-rays and your measurements taken to make the Invisalign specially made for you. So let's get started.
Cool.
Invisalign's going to take you from where you are now to the end with beautifully fitting, straight teeth, and you're going to feel great about it. It's a real boost in self-esteem.
That's going to look great when it's all done. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Here are your upper teeth and here are your lower teeth, and we'll be adding these few attachments onto your teeth, and that will hold the aligners in place and allow us to move your teeth a little bit, very gently, and that's what we'll be doing.
That was easy. So I have my Invisaligns and I even got a t-shirt. Talk about a great experience.
Perfect. We'll see you in a month.
All right, to learn more about braces or Invisalign, make sure you head over to their website. Spring is in the air. So how can we incorporate spring indoors but yet still enjoy it later in the season? Here's a great idea. Right now your grocery store is filled with forced bulbs, and whether it be daffodils, whether it be hyacinths or grape hyacinths, you have a great collection. Go ahead and pick some up and bring them indoors and plant them in a bowl. What's wonderful about a bowl is that you only have to water once a week, making it really easy to take care of. Now, you want to finish this project by adding some moss. Moss is available either professionally, the real moss, or the moss strips. Either one works really well. You're going to put the moss right on top to finish it. You'll find it's very pliable. And the last part is where we go completely nuts. I love to sprinkle some nuts on top. I just think it's a very whimsical little touch. You want to make sure when this is all said and done, you don't throw it out. Go back and take those containers and transplant them back here. This is where it gets fun because you put them now outside. If you plant them outside and you let them grow, come June, chop them all down, and you will find year after year, those hyacinths and flowers that you once enjoyed inside, you're going to enjoy outside for years to come. Now that's springtime 2 ways. Experience it for yourself. Well, it's definitely not too late for, and it's not too early to create your outdoor oasis. That is, if you call the professionals. And that's exactly what I did. David Burr is here, and he's been doing landscape design since 1984. It's great to have you on the show.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be here, Mark.
So let's talk a little bit about that. This is really the time where you need to plan ahead and make some phone calls.
Absolutely. We've been fortunate enough to have a fairly light winter, and in turn, I think we're going to have an early spring. So now is definitely the time to start thinking about your outdoor gardens.
But you have to start with a plan of action, and then as time goes on, you can focus on the front yard, then migrate to the side yard, do the pergola should you get a bonus, and just kind of continue to add to it, right?
I think that's true. Oftentimes we go into a situation where people have tried to do it themselves, and you end up with what we kind of refer to as the quilt effect.
Right.
Where you have a piece here and a piece there, and it looks okay, but it doesn't really work together in a single unit. So by having the design from the very start, it allows you to end the way you should and how you should.
So do it right the first time.
Absolutely.
Right? Because there's nothing worse than doing the same project twice.
That's correct, especially in today's economy.
And that's exactly what my neighbors did.
Yes, they did.
They called the professionals based upon my referral, of course. So David is going to go over there and he's going to give us a couple of ideas on what you could do to transform the environment and really make it an extension of your home, right?
I'm excited to get started.
Let's do it.
Mar, this space right now is basically a blank canvas. We can do whatever the customer would like us to do with this space. We do know that they have the desire for a cutting garden, so we'll make sure and give her a wide variety of flowers that they can bring into their home. We also always try and maximize the seasonal color, starting with the spring bulbs and going all the way through to the fall with perennials and other things. This is probably where we're going to try and create an outdoor room. We'd create a patio area where they could have some furniture and time to relax, surround it perhaps with some sitting walls, some finished landscaping, perhaps a fire pit to have them utilize the space at night, as well as maybe a barbecue area and or an outdoor kitchen. We want to bring them out of the house and into the yard to enjoy it.
David, those are some amazing ideas you have.
We're really excited to get started.
Now, you do a lot of applications, not just in Connecticut, but throughout the entire New England area.
We do. We've worked on everything from a small farmhouse all the way to a private island and everything in between.
And of course, one design at a time. So now it's time for you to spring into action by hiring a professional. And when it comes to a professional, well, there's only one guy to call. Learn more by checking out his website, dwburr.com. This time of year, so many of us need a little help in the yard. Now you know exactly who to call. Right now, we're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we're celebrating a birthday. Stick around, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Now there's a cellular carrier that doesn't trap its customers in a long-term contract, provides the most exceptional customer service, and is celebrating 10 years right here in Connecticut. You want to know more? Well, so did I. Take a look. Metro PCS is celebrating 10 amazing years of wireless for all. And of course, I never miss a celebration, and I even brought the cake. First shot, would I win? Paying less is more with Metro PCS. Tammy, congratulations. 10 years Metro PCS. What a major milestone.
It really is. In 10 short years, we've grown to be the 5th largest wireless carrier in the nation.
And 0 contracts.
No contracts. We earn your business every month. And if you walked into a cell phone store 10 years ago and asked for no contract and unlimited service, they would have laughed you out of the place. And that is when Metro PCS came along, and we revolutionized the industry. We have 9.3 million subscribers.
And you're not sacrificing anything at all, right? I mean, you offer the best phones, best service. Talk to me about that.
Absolutely. We have basic phones for those people who might be starting to text. And we have Android phones with all the bells and whistles.
So you're very competitive to what's out there, and the fact that you have superior service, great technology, and the fact that you don't need a contract, there's no better place to go.
There really isn't. No annual contract, nationwide service, and a great selection of phones.
The best, not to mention superior service.
Just like you, Mar, everyone's moving to Metro, and that's why.
So let's get this party started.
Let's do it.
At Metro PCS, you can even get an Android to take home. I love Metro PCS, and so will my friends and family. Celebrate with us by finding a Metro PCS near you. Can you believe it? This is my shed. Let me show you a couple great ideas to create structure with structure. Everything has a purpose, and everything that has a purpose has a function. No shed would be complete without some traditional shelving. You can also step it up. What I've done here is I've used old shutters to allow me to hang different hooks. It's a great place and a wonderful conversation piece. Mason jars are a great idea to house any small items. It's both decorative and functional. No shed would be complete without trash cans, but instead of your typical trash cans, I've stepped it up with galvanized garbage cans. These galvanized cans have lids on them, and it allows me to store things that are not trash related, such as mulch and even tuck away some tools. Julia Child was onto something when she took all her pots and pans and outlined them on the wall in her kitchen. Well, that same idea I applied here with my tools. It's a simple way to let everyone know exactly where all the tools go. We've maximized our wall space and we're limited on floor space. So what do we do now? Well, we go up. Large eye hooks are the key to maximizing any storage space. It allows you to tuck things away up and above, maximizing your floor space. Now you might not have a writing area to take notes in your shed, but hopefully you did take some notes and you can incorporate these ideas into your space.
McDonald's has done it once again, adding baked goods to their menu. I'm here with Tim, who's the third generation owner and operator of the McDonald's in Vernon. I'm very impressed, Tim. The outside is beautiful, the inside is beautiful, but you're also putting baked goods on your menu. Fantastic. What made you think to do this?
Well, it was a great pairing with our Newman's Own Organic Coffee to offer the customers in New England a sweet taste product. We've been working on this for about 5 years.
And we all love baked goods, especially me.
The multi-grain muffin at 280 calories is definitely popular with the...
Which would be my favorite, although I do love the blueberry muffins. But you also have, this is banana bread?
Yes, that's happens to be my favorite, is the banana bread, and that goes real well in the afternoon with a coffee. That's the nice thing about the baked goods, is that you can pair it with a coffee and have just a little bit, maybe before dinner, you know, an afternoon treat, or even after dinner.
Now, what else do we have here? What else are you offering?
We are offering the cheese Danish here in the middle, which is actually hand folded in the process when it's made. And the cheese Danish seems to be the best seller for the kids, that they enjoy the cheese Danish more so than the multi-grain.
Yeah.
That's definitely got the adults on that.
Now, this one looks really good. This is vanilla? Vanilla
that is the mini vanilla scones.
It's more of a little European twist on it. And I've always loved McDonald's ever since I was a kid, and even now, I will admit it. So you would say you'd have something for everybody here now.
Exactly, exactly.
What about preservatives?
No, there's no preservatives in these. These are all quality, real ingredients. There's real blueberries, real cream cheese, banana puree, real raspberries.
You're making me hungry. Can we go taste them coming out of the oven?
Sure can. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, Tim, so you've heated these up specifically for us. I think we should try the vanilla scones because it looks like real vanilla beans in here. Oh, that is fantastic. So if you want to taste some amazing baked goods at McDonald's, they're going to be all around New England. Stop on in. They have something for everybody. today I'm really excited because we're at Shampoo One in East Hartford to learn about a beauty secret that's 3,500 years in the making. I'm talking about argan oil. Let's go inside. I'm here with Richard Russell, who's the CEO of Russell Organics, and you're going to be telling us why argan oil is so great, right?
Russell Organics argan oil has been seen on TV, featured in beauty magazines, and national newspapers. It's used at salons like this, and it can be purchased and used at home.
So what's in it that makes it so great?
Russell Organics is a 100% natural, pure argan oil. It's naturally packed with vitamins and nutrients, and it has a very high concentration of essential fatty acids, otherwise known as EFAs. EFAs are essential for a healthy body to function, and EFAs are ideal in beauty products because they nurture the skin.
Russell Organics argan oil can also be used as a hair treatment. The oil can be absorbed into the hair shaft and into the scalp. The hair has new luster and sheen, and your hair becomes much more manageable. It's also a great product for your nail bed area as well, protecting the cuticle area from painful cracking from both the cold winter months and other elements.
Consumers are increasingly concerned with what toxins are lurking in their beauty products. With the Russell Organics argan oil, it's pure argan oil and there's no concern. It actually begins its journey in Morocco, where the argan fruit is picked, the kernel is removed from inside the fruit, and then the kernel is cracked open and the seed is harvested and brought to a production facility. There, the seeds are cold pressed and the resulting runoff is raw argan oil. Russell Organics takes the raw argan oil and gently processes it into cosmetic grade argan oil.
And the one thing I noticed about it that's really great is it doesn't have an overbearing smell.
Raw argan oil actually has a natural fruity scent to it. Most other companies sell it in that form, but Russell Organics takes one extra measure to differentiate our oil from other competitors. We take the raw argan oil and we gently heat it in a vacuum. This process allows us to remove the natural scent.
So I'm gonna have to make sure I pick up a few bottles before I leave.
A great place to do that is at ctshopshere.com, where the 1 ounce and the 4 ounce size are exclusively available, and you can also pick up the 2 ounce size as well.
So if you're looking for a 100% natural way to moisturize your hair, skin, and nails, and to feel healthier, head on over to ctshopshere.com and check out their exclusive offers now.
Stick around, we'll have more Northeast Living right after this. Whenever I travel, it seems that I'm always looking to discover a piece of history. Right here in Hartford, in the center of this historic city, is a landmark that I'm sure you'll recognize. But have you gone inside? Well, it's definitely worth exploring. Take a look. How many times have you driven by or even walked by the old State House in Hartford and wondered, what's inside? Well, today we're going to find out. I'm here in the Senate chamber with Sally Whipple. She's the Director of Education and Community Programming, and I'm so honored to be here. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Well, thank you for coming to visit us.
Tell me a little bit about the history of this space.
Well, this space is called the Senate Chamber. The Governor's Council was the original name for the Senate, and they met here when the building was opened in 1796. And the room itself, as you can see, is beautiful, and the focal point of it really is this portrait of George Washington. This is an original Gilbert Stuart painting of George Washington, and it has hung here since shortly after Washington died, when the state commissioned it to have it hung in this room.
Now tell me a little bit about what people can expect when they come inside to this place.
There is so much to do here. We have people who will come in saying, what's in here? And 4 hours later, they leave and say, we can't wait to tell our friends.
So it's an educational experience, plus it's a little piece of history, a jewel, really, in the Hartford area.
Mm-hmm. It's history, it's civics. Here you learn a lot about how people participated in government to get things done. And it's a place where you learn about people from the past who really made a difference for Connecticut and for the nation.
So who can tell me about the history?
I think you want to talk to Rebecca Tabor-Conover. She is the head of our public programs, and she's really been studying the restoration, and she can tell you a lot.
Sally told me that I should speak to you in reference to the history of the old State House. So let's start with this room.
Well, welcome to the House Chamber, Mar. This chamber really reflects what the room looked like in the mid-1800s, a period we call the Victorian era. And it's where the House of Representatives would have met throughout our building's history as the state capitol. The furniture in this room, most of the desks and chairs do date from the 1870s. By the mid to late 1800s, the Industrial Revolution had already started, so mass-produced carpet was available. You have a whole different design ethic here in terms of the color palette, as well as just a lot of use of draperies and other things like that. The thing I love about working at the Old State House is the fact that our building touches every town in Connecticut because we were the center, we were the hub, and we still act as a hub through our programming and other activities going on. So people should definitely come and check us out.
And you walk away with a piece of history that really is always the foundation of who we are today and can propel us for who we will be tomorrow. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It was such a great time here. For more information on the Old State House, check out their website at ctoldstatehouse.org. And there you have it. On behalf of everyone here at Northeast Living, thank you so much for watching. And make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter and let us know what you think. I'm Mark Jennings. Stay in touch, and we'll see you real soon.